Hi everybody, today's video is all about alcohol. Alcohol use disorder, alcohol good, the bad, and the ugly, all about it. So if you want to find out if you think you may have a problem, stick around. Okay everybody, a lot of people want to know what is excessive drinking, what's too much. I know a particular person who used to think that 8 ounces of vodka a day was cutting back and doing really good, and that absolutely is false. Just so you know, I have also created a playlist of videos that are stories of sobriety from famous people just for inspiration, because I know a lot of you out there are struggling with sobriety, alcoholism, life in general, anxiety, stress. The problem with alcohol is it is the most, in my opinion, dangerous drug in the entire world. The reason is because it's so widely acceptable. It's legal, it's encouraged, it's fun, and it helps lower our inhibitions. So even though you should probably not be drinking alcohol when you're trying to get pregnant, definitely not when you are pregnant, a lot of the reasons people get pregnant is because they were drinking. So let's just first talk about what is defined as excessive drinking, and the information that I'm going to be providing to you today is from the Centers for Disease Control, just so you know my source. So excessive drinking is defined as binge drinking, heavy drinking, drinking by people who shouldn't be drinking, i.e. anyone under 21, and pregnant women. So binge drinking is the most common form of excessive drinking. It's when you're drinking something and you're feeling pretty good, so therefore you want to have some more, and you keep having some more to keep that good buzz going. You just don't want to quit, because then your fun is going to end. But legally defined for women, it's more than 4 drinks in a single occasion. And for men, it's 5 drinks, 8 or more drinks in a single week. And for men, it's more than 15. Most people who drink excessively like this are not alcoholics, and they're not dependent on alcohol at all. So what does drinking in moderation look like then? For women, it's 1 drink or less per day, and for men, it's 2 drinks or less per day. Of course, I have to state the obvious. There are some people who should never drink at all, okay? Those are people who are under 21, those women who are pregnant or may be pregnant, those who are driving or planning to drive, doing anything that requires skill, coordination, working, those who are taking prescription medications that may have a contraindication to drinking alcohol at the same time, people who are suffering with certain medical conditions, and especially those who are recovering from alcoholism, because they are often unable to control what they drink. Since I know so many people throughout my entire life who've been alcoholics, have alcohol use disorder, have had problems from them, have had all kinds of issues happening, I've done a lot of research about it, and I may not know everything, but I know enough, I feel like, that I can share with you and possibly help you. People often think that alcoholics have a choice in the matter. And there's different schools of thought for that. Drinking alcohol, of course, yes, is absolutely a choice. Our behaviors, our choices, our amount of binging and excessive drinking for years upon years or months upon months, and the amount that we take in can get to a point where their bodies are dependent on it. And so they wake up, and the only way to possibly feel better in the morning with a huge ass hangover is to have more alcohol. That's when you know you have serious problems, when you have blackouts, when it starts impacting your actual day-to-day life, when it starts impacting your work, when you don't remember things, when you wake up passed out, don't know what happened, when you start having physical problems, gastritis, throat problems, heart problems, all of this stuff. Alcohol can severely impact your body in a very, very negative way. In essence, alcohol is poison. It is not good for you. No amount of alcohol is good for you. Not beer, not wine, not grain alcohol, none of it. People want to think that it is. And even though there's always conflicting stories of like, so-and-so ounces of wine may be good for you because of the resveratrol and all of the polyphenols and all that good kind of stuff. It sounds wonderful. And yes, it's fun. And yeah, occasional wine reduces stress. Sure, that can be fantastic for you. Same with some beer. So the short-term health risks of alcohol consumption, of course, number one is injuries. People who are driving in a motor vehicle or on a motorcycle and in a car or whatever, drinking and driving is one of the number one top causes of death. Number two, violence, homicide, suicide, sexual assault, intimate partner violence. Then we have alcohol poisoning. It can result in medical emergencies resulting from toxic levels of alcohol in the blood system from drinking too much too fast. Then you've got risky sexual behaviors, including unprotected sex or sex with multiple partners. And of course, these behaviors can result in unwanted pregnancies, sexually transmitted diseases. It can cause miscarriages, stillborn births. As fun as all that was, let's now talk about the long-term health risks. And over time of all this drinking, it can lead to chronic diseases and other serious problems. High blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, liver disease, and digestive problems. Let's not forget the all-popular cancer, breast cancer, mouth, throat, esophageal, voice box, liver, colon, and rectum are the top cancers of alcohol use disorder. Then we've got weakening of your immune system, which always increases your chances of getting sick. So if you're sick often, aren't you kind of tired of being sick and tired? And we've got learning and memory problems, and they never seem to get better. It just gets more difficult to grasp information and to remember what just happened or happened yesterday. But long term, this can also include dementia and poor performance in school. Alcohol is a depressant, so many people use it to try to help with their depression, but it just makes it worse. Same with anxiety. Alcohol does not help with depression and anxiety. It may temporarily make you feel better and forget all the pain and deal with the stress, but long term, it just makes it so much worse. And there's social problems, including family and job-related problems, and unemployment. Many people wake up hungover, or they're late to work, or they're performing poorly at work, or they need to go sneak alcohol at lunch, or any of these kinds of problems at work can lead to you getting fired, lead to unemployment, and then you're really in a world of hurt when you don't have income coming in anymore because you have alcohol problems. So of course, by not drinking too much, you can greatly reduce all of these short-term and long-term health risks. So with that, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and continue watching for more great videos coming your way. And also, don't forget to watch some of these great videos of famous people who have very, very good stories of sobriety for inspiration if that's what you're needing. I wish you the best. Good luck on your journey. Feel free to speak, ask comments, ask questions, talk about that below, read the descriptions and anything else you can find. And have a great day.